Republican side, there is no such thing as a primary. We are making sure, the Republican Party is making sure that only one person and only one person is served up to the Republican primary voters. That's Donald Trump. So there's no such thing as a Republican primary this year. On the Democratic side, because it's an open seat, and that's why one of the things I think we have to have are term limits, we have, 24 people running side by side. And yes, Joe Biden was more well known, but everybody knows who Bernie Sanders is. Everybody knows who Elizabeth Warren is. I mean, that's a fair fight, and the best person will probably emerge, or at least the person that the Democratic voters want to represent them. On the Republican side, we don't even have a fight.
What's the solution to the problem that you highlighted in your op-ed, David? Is it term limits in the Senate?
Well, the umbrella over all of this is that we have to return the power of the ballot box to the voters. Right now, the voters have been disenfranchised. So there's three simple things. One is you have to end partisan gerrymandering. Now, that's for two reasons. One, by creating these safe districts, you force congressmen and congresswomen to move to either side. That's why we don't get anything done in Congress, because it's so divisive now. You're either far left or far right. The other reason you have to end gerrymandering is this. Gerrymandering is not just about creating a safe district for you. It's about grabbing voters from the other party and shoving them into a district that is already dominant by one party to make sure their vote counts. Now, pause on that. Where else in the United States history have we had times when we've said certain people's vote doesn't count? We're not going to let certain people vote. That's exactly the fundamentals of gerrymandering. We used to do that with a baseball bat or a club. Now we do it with computers to make sure certain people's vote doesn't count. That's the first thing. The second thing is term limits. You only have to look at open seats, whether it's a Senate race, a governor race, a presidential race, to see that open seats are where you have competition. Closed seats, the incumbent just sails right through. AOC is a phenomenon because she's a phenomenon. That hardly ever happens. And the last is we have to wrest control of the primary system from the parties and give it to nonpartisan commissions. We cannot let the individual party be also the referee and the rule maker.